Okay. Would you like to highlight evidence now or in closing?
In closing.
Okay.
Or actually, let me... Moment.
Okay, is there anybody outside of the courthouse that currently
in
does
closing,
not have
thank
a
you.
role?
We're
Just
currently
the
doing a
defense
sweep
rest
of
then?
the courthouse to make sure nothing's stashed or hidden.
The defense rests.
Will
Thank
you be
so
free
much.
after that?
Fantastic.
Affirm.
Gentlemen, how are we looking on closing statements? Are they going to be
117's just
ready? Do we
patrolling
need
around the
time?
courthouse.
How do
If
we
you
look
need anywhere
here?
else, let me know.
I'm ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Once you hear any
Defense?
commotion, I want you to beeline to the front steps with myself and Squealer.
Affirm.
Radio check.
Yeah, I'd
10-2.
like a brief
What was
second,
the last
just a
update
few
you guys had on the
minutes,
court case?
maybe even just 3.
Just 3? All right.
They brought
I'll give you
someone
3
back
minutes.
for
We'll give you till
questioning,
50
but
after the
sounds
hour.
like they're doing
Court's
closing
in recess.
statements, correct?
Yeah, they're currently going into closing statements now. I think all defendants are currently cuffed to the table, but just be ready.
I mean, I've seen a few court cases. I've never seen the no defense.
What is a rebuttal?
What do you
Has
think
anyone
the,
done a sweep of Brancage?
what's the plan?
2 units moving back there. I got Coyote and Frost. Do a quick sweep.
Wonderful.
We're doing the sweep now.
You know, Mr. K was in love with
Yeah,
Chanel
we're-
or something.
I'm gonna run around the outside of the building.
Some other motive besides terrorism. Given the
Right?
circumstances.
She has Aziz's IFAX.
He was up there,
Oh,
straight
I
up
don't know.
fucking
I'm kinda
terrifying.
cooked, so
and
it's
they
fine.
didn't
I'm
say
dealing with a little headache. I need a nap real quick.
Oh, is that why every time I said somebody fucking object, I kept feeling like everybody
York
was
can
like,
take over for now.
screaming, "Yay, thank God."
Yeah,
when I
we're
said
good.
it.
We're all good.
Hey, Cantor.
Made it according.
Do you mind if we use your office to deliberate?
No, you guys were told by the judge to sort of like not go hard on objects. You weren't here all day, but there
One
was
of them
like
went up on the stand.
several questions
Probably
that
'cause
were
they're all
asked
too
that should have
fucking
been
dumb.
objected to for like leading or testifying or whatever.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
yet.
taking from here, do you think?
Okay.
Hi,
Come, man.
It's clear. We're clearing the
Honey.
staircases
What are you
now.
doing?
and it should be
I'm
clear.
good.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Hey.
the judges told them to chill out
Come
on
bring it,
that.
will you?
Checking the ramp on the south side.
Yeah.
Cornwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna deliberate in Cantor's office upstairs after this.
10-9.
Okay. When y'all go up, I'll come up with you.
Any of his suspects are cuffed to the table except Zolo, so they might try to make a run for it.
Kelly, come with me.
Supposed to be. We cuffed all of them.
proceedings at hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand you some
You okay?
things. Yeah, I'm gonna hand you some
Okay.
things. And I need you to
Hey guys.
just don't talk about it. Don't repeat it.
Okay. What
Yo.
up?
Just doing Turgan out.
Yeah. Protect and shit.
Somebody with a. Never mind. I think that's one of you guys. Black
Yeah.
Direct chain. 129. They're going to be using the medical liaison
this, like,
office
turns into a
to
pursuit
deliberate.
instead
If
of
we
a
could get
scene.
officers stationed outside that whenever they go for it.
Hey,
Please.
from 111's already here.
Well, I mean,
Or
the way I see it right now
yeah.
is that
I'll go
potential
there. I just need someone
aggressors
to start
between us
watching
block the only way out of this room.
Are you
or
okay?
the scanner.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Which,
Wonderful form
if our
coming
life
back
feels
up.
threatened by any
Giovanna
attackers or
Costello's
aggressors,
car is also
I'm sure
parked
we'd
to the
be well
side
within our rights to
here.
defend
She's
ourselves.
got a really fast car.
Yeah, I think I was saying earlier. I think the fallback point would be the top of the stairs because that gives us, you know, a lot of places to collapse to.
The high ground, yeah.
Worst case scenario, we just fucking hole up in the meeting room.
Lock up in a room, yeah, honestly. Look, as long
I'd
as we
rather
can lock
not.
the door first this time instead of letting Solomon
feeling
leave
a
it
bit-
open, I think we'll be
The keys
okay.
running It was a
You're
Okay.
stolen
Did you
motorcycle
put something in my
upstairs,
pocket?
solid for impound.
Yeah, I gave you a toolkit.
Hey, Ruby, if you can you
Oh,
get
thanks.
the
Yeah, no problem.
away from the third floor? He ran there on his phone.
Is this the mansion key
Oh,
in again?
sorry.
Can you take that stuff I just gave you and put it in evidence
phone,
locker 100
Oh,
in the PD? Do you have a call here?
Hey, Crane.
No, but I can
when
go
was
do
making
it.
a
You said
general
number
Anyone have a
which one?
barrier on them, please?
Oh,
say
hey,
it
we're
again.
at 50 after
You
the
said
hour.
which one
Mr.
again?
Sinclair, are you
Evidence 100.
good?
I'm pretty sure it was
Yes, I
Roman
am.
who made some
What kind of
All
barrier?
comment like, oh,
We'll go ahead and call this
No, I
back.
don't have a
Just
car here,
away
but
by
I'll
the
get one.
room.
Yeah, just whenever you get a chance.
Statements will begin with the
Just don't walk
prosecution.
around with it because I don't want to carry that
may
around.
have the blue and
Okay,
white ones
I'll go
in
ahead to
my
the
more respective
Alright.
list.
I've been hearing it from everyone, just general, just
Retreat back on free.
Hey, from the brown garage is
Your
code
Honors?
4. There was a stolen
Ladies and
motorcycle
gentlemen
at
of
the
the
bottom
court,
of one of the staircases, hidden. So we
Citizens
got
of
it for
Los
impound.
Santos.
Shit.
What happened last week
And
was
I'm
nothing
going to the
short
top floor
of a
to find the
terrorist
tape.
attack on our city.
Okay.
The 6 defendants came to City Hall. They waited in the archive room on the 4th floor, next to the meeting place of our highest legislative body. They watched a live stream of events happening in the meeting room, waiting until the door was unlocked before moving in to shoot everyone in the room. When the smoke cleared, their actions and the consequences thereof were clear. 26 government employees were injured. Their actions led to the death of our city's treasurer, TJ Walker. Their actions led to the disruption of our highest legislative body's core functions. The testimony you've heard today from Officer Decker describes a scene of chaos as the LSPD responded to shots fired at City Hall. The LSPD, through their actions, was able to fight their way to the council meeting room, meeting heavy resistance from the 6 defendants. Those defendants were shot down and they were arrested. The evidence shows that they were the ones who engaged in a firefight. They were the ones recorded bursting into the council room and shooting down those who were meeting inside. Once processed for these crimes, 4 of the defendants during a DOC work release escaped from prison during a firefight. They left prison custody at that time without the permission of the LSPD or the DOJ. They have been on the run until the proceedings today. Treasurer TJ Walker was shot in the course of this attack on City Council. He lay on the floor of that council room, bleeding while a holdout took place. The doctors, once they were able to get to him, tried valiantly and professionally, as testified to by Dr. Wilson, to save his life. Despite this, TJ Walker died due to his injuries, as shown by the autopsy report, as a result of the gunshot wounds that he suffered in that meeting room. To finish, Your Honors, I would like to ask a question. Does the gunning down of the highest body of government during its official business as a government body with absolute disruption of government activities rise to the level of terrorism? Given the testimony today of the impact on our city council, the video footage of the attack, a shooter saying meeting fucking adjourned bitch, this totality of evidence cannot be ignored by this court. The intentional attack on an inherently political body that disrupts its core function, its ability to operate, and its ability to meet can be nothing less than terrorism. Thank you, Your Honors.
Thank you, Mr. Whitlock. Mr. Hall, any additional remarks? Take your resounding silence as a no. We'll turn it over to the defense.
Yeah, nothing further, Your Honor.
Yeah, he was in his head. He's good.
Defense. Floor is yours for closing.
Your Honors, members of the court, the accused are charged with terrorism. I'll focus on that first. As the prosecution so eloquently put, but also left out, the unlawful use of extreme violence against government entities that would pursue disruption, destabilization, or destruction of those entities. That's what... Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I left something out. For political or religious aims. That's right. The prosecution submitted reports, witness statements, video, phone records, medical reports, a cornucopia of evidence, but nothing heard in this courtroom today establishes a political aim. And a political aim, a motive, Your Honors, is what defines the charge of terrorism. Oh, sure, the prosecution is focused on the, quote, destruction and destabilization of those government entities. But that last part, for political or religious aims. Regarding the first part, violence in our city can always disrupt the functions of governments. And we have charges specifically for that. The attempted murder of an LEO, etc. But again, in this entire case, they ignored half of the charge, political aims. The victims and location of the violence are insufficient to develop that aim, but a motive, political or religious, is needed in addition to that violence. A gunman can attack Senior Buns, a private business, and massacre civilians unrelated to the government. But if they're complemented with a manifesto about their desires for a monarchy, it is terrorism by the nature of their aim and their stated objective, not their target. And today, in this courtroom, before you, Your Honors, and before everyone, the prosecution has failed tremendously. A tweet does not substantiate political motive. Meeting adjourned is not a political aim. Throughout the entirety of this case, the prosecution failed to establish any clear political or religious aim from the defendants. And I repeat, throughout the entirety of this case, the prosecution has failed to establish any clear political or religious aim from the accused. But I find it humorous. Members of the court, I find it humorous because there was indeed political aims established in this courtroom here today. Did you not catch it? It was during the testimony of a one Maximilian Thoroughbred. The defense showed you how you can establish political aims, not the prosecution. Mr. Thoroughbred, it seems, had the political aims to use this calamity to consolidate power as both mayor and also as a commissioner of the police. But Mr. Thoroughbred is not on trial today. We don't have to expand on that any further. It's the accused that are on trial today, and they are charged with a plethora of other charges beyond terrorism. And I ask you, Your Honors, is this: what is due process? To find the accused guilty, there cannot be any reasonable doubt regarding these charges. And through his own testimony, Maximilian